Okay, hello everyone. The topic for today is economies and diseconomies of scale. Economies of scale is the benefit of large scale production. When we increase our level of output, it increases output more than the increase in input, and it leads to decrease in average cost of production. And average cost of production is calculated as AC is equal to total cost divided by quantity produced. And whenever average cost falls, mean output increases more than the increase in total cost, then it is called economies of scale. And economies of scale are divided into two types, internal and external economies. Internal economies means when average cost of production decreases due to the expansion of firm itself, and external economies of scale means reduction in long run average cost of production due to the expansion of overall industry. If overall entire industry increases and it leads to lowering its average cost of production, then it is called external economies of scale. Multiple internal and external economies of scale are there. You might must know them while basically revising your topic, and I can just mention them, and they are like in case of internal economies, there can be financial economies, which means that when you are large in size, you can get loans easily from financial institutions and at very low rate of interest. And when it happens, what will result result will be lowering average cost of production. And similarly, marketing economies, when you advertise in different social media on different news agencies or advertising agencies, then multiple agencies will provide you discounts on advertisement. So marketing, you will get marketing economies because you will be able to advertise your product easily and at low rates. And similarly, purchasing economies, when you are large in size, you purchase raw material in bulk, which reduces your average cost of production. And there is risk-bearing economies when you produce more than one type of goods, and if there is any kind of loss in production of one good, that can be compensated with the profit of another product. And that is called risk-bearing or diversification when you produce a range of products. And then is technical economies, which means you can uh, afford better technology, machinery, and tool that can again help you to reduce your average cost of production. External economies mean that you will be benefited from other firms like research, and benefit is one of external economies of scale. Similarly, cooperation, when similar firms are located with each other, they will cooperate with each other as well at the time of need. And similarly, when overall industry expands, relevant labor force is trained by different institutions, training institutions, as well as relevant organizations. And it is really easy for the firms to find relevant labor force. And again, it helps them to get skilled labor force easily. Cooperation is another thing which also helps them. Okay, so now we can, and then is diseconomies of scale. Diseconomies of scale is when average cost of production increases due to increase in output. When you increase your output and average cost also increases, this is called diseconomies of scale. And diseconomy of scale is disadvantage of large scale production, and economy of scale is advantage of large scale production, and it happens in the long run. Now coming to the questions, question number one is, which is an external economy of scale? An external economy of scale is the benefit of large scale production due to the expansion of overall industry. Buying machines from other companies, this is internal economy. If you're buying machines, machinery, technology, this is technical economy. And technical economy is internal economy, not external. So we will cross it. Lending money to other companies, this is also like internal economy. Selling out to other companies, this is not an example of economy of scale. And carrying out research with other companies, this is an external economy because you are cooperating and you are benefiting from other firms and you are giving benefit to some other firm. So B is correct answer. This is external economy. What is the feature of economies of scale but not diseconomies of scale? Okay, so you have to find out the feature of economies of scale. So you have to focus on economies of scale. Okay, which of the following feature is the feature of economies of scale? The first option says they are caused by management problems. If there are management problems, it will cause diseconomies of scale, not economies of scale. So option A is not correct. They operate in the short run. Economies and diseconomies are the features of long run, not short run. They result in rising average cost. Economies of scale lead to reduction in average cost instead of increasing average cost. So this is the feature of diseconomies, not the economies. So we have to find out the feature of economies of scale. They lead to falling average cost. Definitely this is the correct answer because of economies of scale, it is a benefit of lower average cost of production due to the rise in output. And now moving to the next question, question number 3. And question number 3 says, okay, why are firms making similar products often located near each other? So definitely they want to achieve economies of scale. Competition may be reduced. No, it is not correct answer because competition will increase, it will not decrease when similar firms are located with each other. Land may be cheaper. This is not again the reason because sometimes they might be located in very expensive land, at very expensive land. And then is overheads may be increased. Okay, so they never locate each other because of high overheads. Definitely, they want to reduce their cost, not increase cost. External economies may be possible. So B is correct answer. They locate with each other so that they can benefit from each other in the form of external economies of scale. And when they are located with each other, definitely at the time of need, they cooperate with each other as well. Coming to question number 4, the table shows the units of factors of production that a firm needs to employ for two different levels of output. And the factors of production are land, labor, and capital here. And you can see that the firm is increasing land by 100%, mean it is now double from 5 to 10. Labor is also increasing by 100%. It is also double from 2 to 4. And capital is also double. It means that we are increasing all inputs by 100%, right? And what happens to the output? Output is increasing much more than 100%, right? From 10 to 300, it is, if we move from 10 to 300, then what percentage it is? So we will find the difference, divide it by initial, multiply by 100. So we can basically cancel out 0 with 0. So this is 2900%. So it means that 100% increase in output is input is resulting in 2900% increase in output. So it means the average cost of production will fall. What is the firm experiencing? Constant returns to scale. This is not constant returns to scale. Because in constant returns to scale, if input is increasing by 100%, output must increase by 100%, while it is increasing by 2900%. Then external diseconomies of scale. No, external diseconomies of scale mean when input is increasing more than the increase in output. Again, it is not correct. External economies and external economies is not correct because firm itself is increasing its labor, land, and capital. So it is internal economy. And yes, we can say it is economies of scale because average cost in this case will decrease. So B option is correct. Now moving to question number 5, which is a diseconomy of scale. Diseconomy of scale is the disadvantage of large scale production. And bulk buying reduces cost. If cost is reducing, it is economy of scale, not diseconomy of scale. And then as employees are more motivated, this is again economies. It may lead to lower average cost, not a diseconomy of scale. Technological improvement take place. This is also economy of scale, because if technology is improving, it will reduce your average cost of production, and as a result, you will get technical economies of scale, that is internal economy of scale. And the last option, that is correct answer, communication barriers or communications deteriorate. It will lead to higher average cost of production. This economy of scale is when average cost of production increases, and whenever there is communication issue, like if there is gap between what managers are seeing, what workers are understanding, then definitely they will lead to like misallocation of resources. And whenever there is misallocation of resources, it increases average cost of production and waste. And next question is question number 6. Which diagram represents a firm with economies of scale? Okay, economies of scale is when average cost decreases with the rise in output in the long run. So the first option A is relevant to short run, and C is also short run. So we can cross these two options. Economies of scale since are relevant to long run, so we can consider option B and D. Now we have to evaluate, okay, which of these two options is correct. Economy of scale reduces average cost of production. Average cost should fall. So longer in the long run, average cost should fall. If we see option B, you can see at output Q, average cost is C. If we increase output from Q to Q1, average cost will increase from C to C1. So increase in output is increasing average cost of production. So this is not correct answer, because economy of scale is the average cost should decrease. Now coming to the last option, if we increase output from Q to Q1, Q to Q1, average cost will fall from C to C1. This is correct answer, because we are increasing output and average cost is decreasing. So this is the definition, basic definition of economies of scale. So option D is correct answer. And this is it for this class, and see you in the next class. Furthermore, if you want to do further question relevant to this topic or any other topic relevant to O levels, then you can find the link in description. I will give you the link there, link of this book. You can get it from there online. And this is it. See you. Thank you.